So picture this. You've got your dream job. You work for a company that produces magnesium oxide. Your boss is quite a strict boss, and he expects you to do a good job of producing magnesium oxide. But how could he know if you're doing a decent job? So this is where percentage yield comes in. So imagine if your boss came along and said, here we go, we've got 50 grams of magnesium. You can have as much oxygen as you want, but you had better make as much magnesium oxide as you possibly can from that 50 grams. So what you should already know is how to work out your maximum possible mass of magnesium oxide you could make. So using the formula moles mass MR, so I'll just put that there just as a reminder, moles mass MR. To work out the moles for this one, I'm going to do my mass, which is 50, which I've been given, divided by 24, and I get 2.08 moles. Okay, go over to the right hand side. The ratio is a 2 to 2, which basically means 1 to 1. So that means that if I have 2.08 moles of magnesium, the maximum amount of moles of magnesium oxide I could make would also be 2.08. Okay, so the MR of magnesium oxide is just 24 plus 16, which is 40. So the maximum mass I could make is 2.08 multiplied by 40, and I get a value of 83.2. So that number there is the maximum amount of magnesium oxide I could make. All right, so it's very unlikely you're ever going to make that exact amount. So let's say if you made instead, let's say 70 grams. We can do a very simple calculation to work out what we call percentage yield. So I made 70, but I was meant to have made 83.2. The 83.2 is known as your theoretical yield, what you would have got if you did it perfectly. So all you do for this calculation is 70 was what I actually got, divided by 83.2, and I got a value of, I need to times it by 100 to turn it into a percentage as well, times by 100, and I get a value of 84%, if I just round that up. So that means that out of what I could have made, I made 84%. That should hopefully be enough to keep your job in this magnesium oxide company.